Hey friends, and welcome back to my art studio. So we've already done the 3 marker challenge, and today we're going to be doing the 2 marker challenge. If you've been around here for any time at all, you know I use the Ohuhu markers. Some of them are running dry, so let's hope that we don't pick one of those. I feel like the 2 marker challenge is going to be way harder than the 3 marker challenge, but if we pick the right colors, maybe it won't be that bad. So here are all my colors. Okay, so I'm going to just look to the side, away from all of this. I'm going to just go in blind and pick 2 colors. So, fingers crossed for something that will actually work. We got sky blue, which I do remember that this one is a lot darker than the tip is, so we'll see what we can do with that. And purple, lavender. Alright, so we got sky blue and lavender. Let's see what we can make with this. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is swatch my colors. And at this moment I realized that my blue marker was running out a little bit, which really sucks. I know that I need to just buy a new pack of markers because a lot of them are running out. But we make it work, it's okay. We're gonna just work with what we got. So I was starting to feel like a little discouraged because both of the colors were kind of like the same tone in the same shade. They were just, so they weren't like making new colors or blending very well or anything. They're very similar. So I was really hoping to get 2 colors that were like opposite of the color wheel so that I could like mix and match and like blend and make more colors. Last time when we did the 3 marker challenge, I drew a cat with yarn. So what if this time I did a dog, because today is actually my dog's like birthday. We got her exactly 2 years today that I'm drawing this. So what if I drew a dog, and I mean it's not like it has to be realistic because last time we colored a cat really bright red. So we could like draw a dog. And maybe they're like one of these colors and then the other color is just like a sweater that they're wearing or something. Maybe like that, like they'd be sitting, or maybe even they're wearing a birthday hat because today's technically my dog's birthday. But we only have 2 colors, so this is getting a little tricky. So if we do just a dog and a sweater, I feel like that could work, and it also like breaks it up and it wouldn't look like one block of color. This is just like a rough idea sketch. So let's test the colors. So I was originally thinking that the dog could be blue. And then the sweater could be like purple striped, maybe. And then, I mean, we could even like maybe add a bow in the hair or something. Or it could be the other way around where the dog is purple, which honestly might be a better choice, literally just because this marker isn't running out like the blue is. And then we could do blue stripes, and even like I said before, we could do like barrettes in the hair, or we could do, oh, that blends really nice. That's a good shading. Okay, maybe a bow. I'm actually feeling the purple one more, so let's sketch out more like precisely how we would want the pose to be right here, and then we'll do a whole page for it. I have a picture of my dog pulled up right here. I want it to still be like in my coloring book style, so that's what I'm going for. I tried to really like create exactly how I would feel like my dog would look in my cartoon style, like in my coloring book style. So that's like what I was gearing towards, and I was looking at this picture of her just to get like the pose exactly right and just to get everything like, you know, right. I was thinking like it would be good to do her sweater with like some kind of pattern, maybe striped or something. Like it just needed something. But I was really feeling just the sweater, and I felt like the bow or like a hat would be too much. I kind of felt like maybe I could play around with making the ears bigger and floppier and kind of make them like almost look more like a bow. So I decided to play around with that idea. Instead of giving her an actual bow, I tried to make her ears like more like rounded and floppier and make it have like the impression of like pigtails or a bow. That's kind of what I was going for. So with the pose that I decided to do, I actually was having a really hard time with the legs for some reason. I kept having to like redo them. There was just something that wasn't right. It was like in the small sketches that I did, it didn't look that bad, but when I blew it up bigger, I couldn't get the legs right. It's almost like they looked too short, or they were just not angled right. Like maybe they needed to be pushed to the front a little bit more. I think that this is as heavy I'm going to get. The legs are still looking strange to me. I don't know if I'm not making them thick enough, if I'm making them too straight. I don't really know. I don't know if it's even like a problem if I'm staring at them too much. So I'm going to now just move on to outlining this. So let's ink it up. And of course, you all know that inking it up is my favorite part of all of this, and adding the little details, coloring in the eyes and the nose, and adding that black work always just makes me so happy because it adds that extra detail that makes me just super happy, and it just pulls it all together really well. So of course this is my favorite part, and I tried to like add in certain spots, like on her tail and her neck, just like little fur pieces, like a fur texture, I mean. Fur pieces, what am I talking about? But yeah, and as you can tell, like when you color in the eyes and the nose, it really just like brings it all together and just brings the character to life, which I love. Okay, the inking is done, which makes me like it more. I'm excited to color it. So let's start. I think I'm definitely gonna just start with coloring the dog. So I'm gonna try to just get like one good layer down, and then we'll see what happens. I'm actually really happy that I decided to do the dog purple and the sweater blue, because since the blue marker was running out, coloring in the majority of the picture of the dog blue, it would have been really streaky and weird, which the purple marker is a little streaky, but I keep going over it until I can get like a good just base color. It's just because these markers it's time to get new markers and they're all running out. That's why it looks so streaky, but I'll get more soon. And so I really just like go back over everything and just shade and just do another coat to see if I can like make it not as streaky. But when the marker like settles into the paper and like it's not as like wet, it doesn't look as streaky, so that's good. I really liked the way that the blue and purple on top of each other looked as a blending, so I did that on the dog as well. And then I just started with like the stripes using the chisel nib. And then I decided that it looked a little too perfect straight line, so I decided to do little ones in between it. And I tried to outline it and bring like the sweater more like to the front and make it look like shading it and make it look like it's like on her body. And then I decided that it just needed more, like it didn't feel finished to me, so I decided to do this like floral pattern on top of the sweater. And I think that made it so much cuter. Like it just brought a whole new element to it and added more details, and I thought it looked so much cuter. So yeah. These flowers are actually really fun to draw. I found them on this girl's video. I think her name is Morgan Wallen or something like that. She does like what should I draw in my sketchbook videos, and I found this in that, and I really thought it was so much fun. So I've been drawing them on everything, and so it was perfect to just add them into this sweater. I think it looks super cute. I almost wish I could like buy this sweater for my dog. I think these extra blackwork details actually like brought it together a lot more and made you not feel like I was limited to colors. Being able to just take advantage of the things you have, which if you had lighter colors you could take advantage of all the shades, but since these were both really dark it was hard to get a bunch of shades, so taking advantage of like blackwork and outlining and stuff really helped. So yeah, this is the finished product. It's still kind of streaky and stuff, but I love the sweater so much, so I'm actually pretty proud with how it turned out. But I'd love to know what you think. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I'm really happy that we could finish a spread in my sketchbook. I actually really like it. I was unsure about it pretty much the whole time I was drawing it, but now that it's over, I think it's really cute, and it does look like my dog. Like if I was to draw my dog in cartoon form, I think that this is what she would look like. So I think that it looks really good. I'm really proud of it. Make sure you subscribe because I post videos every single Saturday and sometimes on Wednesdays. And if you want me to do a one marker challenge, I'm definitely up for it. So just let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!